Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and today we got some breaking news on Tron TRX. Make sure you watch the whole video as there's a lot of really important stuff to talk about. But guys, also make sure you press the like button on this video, because if this video can hit 300 likes within 24 hours, we're giving away $100 worth of TRX. And all that you have to do is press the like button on this video right now, comment something down below, and check out the Discord. A link for Discord is in the description below. Make sure you go ahead and check it out right now, and make sure you write something in this giveaway section. So again, all you have to do, press the like button, comment something down below on YouTube, and put something in the Discord here so I know that you guys are actually there. Alright, check out the Discord. Alright, so it has been completely insane. A lot of people have been screaming at me on Twitter and some other places to talk about TRX right now, as it is just, wow, I'm just bamboozled about what's going on. Breaking news, angry mob infiltrate Tron offices. In what seems to be a drastic turn of events, Tron's office in Beijing, China has been almost attacked by an angry mob. And then, of course, we got a video over here. Police raids at Tron offices in Beijing. Additionally, there's many angry people gathered there who are saying things like Tron is a scam. And then we actually, from Hayden Otto here, Hayden Otto underscore is the name that he has a very cool video here posted of the police being in the Tron office. And you can definitely see it here by the mark on the wall if it shows that it's a Tron office, an official one, and that is in Beijing. Wow, guys, there's a lot of police officers there, and I think, you know, I'm not showing you guys the sound or not letting you guys hear it because it's in Chinese. A lot of you guys won't understand anyway, and I don't know how that all works with copyright. But what you can see in this video down there is actually a lot of police officers and a lot of angry people, right? I'm assuming that people that are standing over there, maybe they stood outside, I don't know, but I'm thinking over there, are all angry at Tron for a couple of reasons that I'm going to explain in a second here. But, yeah, I think the police are actually here to help Tron out so they don't wreck everything inside. But let's keep watching here as they show all the people still working behind those computers in the Tron office. No idea what they do, but there's a lot of people working over there in the Beijing office. A lot of place, a lot of space, a lot of people. And you can see, I'm assuming that a lot of these people are angry. I don't know though, they're just sitting here on their phone, all of them. So it could also be that they're just here for fun, or that they can't do anything because the police is there and they just want their money back. A lot of different things could be going on here. But we have another video of a presumably Chinese woman being angry. Frick if I know. I don't know what she's doing, but he's holding the door back, you know, and she's trying to get in there. I'm thinking, you know, she wants some sort of explanation. Maybe you can read the Mandarin down below, or whatever language. I'm assuming it's Mandarin, Chinese. But then, alright, it doesn't end here. There's a few videos, but it doesn't explain that much. But here is another few really interesting things that went on. Large amount of funds moving. This was a whale alert showing us that 675 million Tron was being moved, worth 23.6 million US dollars. That's very crazy. It's a lot of money. Nobody knows what's going on. Hayden Otto also responded with, from Reddit. He says here, a group was using a derivative of Tron's Chinese name to conduct a Ponzi type of scam, which many Tron enthusiasts fell for, losing millions of dollars. One victim committed suicide. Victims blaming Tron and Justin Sun for not confirming whether the group was working with Tron. And then more into it here. Chinese Ponzi scheme victims accuse Justin Sun of complicity through blah, 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 blah. Alright, so what I need to explain with you guys here is that if you don't know how Tron super representatives work, I really recommend you guys all to take a few minutes out of your day to check out how it works and what they do and what they mean. Because this is all a major misunderstanding, because people thought that the company that they went with here was part of Tron, was trusted, but it wasn't. And I'll explain more about that in just a second here. But somebody killed themselves over losing a lot of money, and some people blame Justin Sun for it. A lot of riots went on afterwards, and that's our situation. You can't see, but I have like 40 different tabs open here, as I had a video prepared for Tron 2 days ago already when I started to know about this news. But more and more and more stuff kept piling up, more news, and I've just been completely bamboozled the last couple of days with a lot of emails, a lot of conversations, talking to a lot of people who lost money in Tron, and even people that I had conversation with that I could not understand for shizzle. Like I I had to translate every word from English to Mandarin in my case. Just going back and forth with people who were really angry, and I was like, hey, I don't know what's going on, I can't help you, but let's check out the situation here. So actually, it was already 4 days ago that I wanted to make this Tron video, just to show you guys how long and how huge this is. Chinese Ponzi scheme victims accuse Justin Sun of complicity through silence. I think that's what they're trying to say. The Tron CEO is slammed from stealing investors after he failed to dissociate his platform from a scam that has cost them at least $30 million. And again, a lot of these articles that I have are talking about the situation. I actually think, oh wait, this is here by Olayode Yusuf. Police raid Tron office in Beijing over Ponzi scheme, $23 million in TRX transferred. But yeah, let's check out this article first because it is old. It is all the info that we knew at that point. Chinese victims of a billion-dollar Ponzi scheme that defrauded hundreds of thousands are baying for the blood of Tron CEO Justin Sun. Chinese crypto news site Nuclear Finance reported today. Tron is known by the name Wayfield in China. This is a very common name. Just type it into Google, type Tron with it, and you'll find a lot of links linked to this name. But a Ponzi-like Wayfield super community scheme also traded on that name and claimed associations with the popular platform to draw in thousands of investors. Last week, it abruptly shut up shop. The scam is thought to have cost its victims at least 200 million Chinese yuan, or $30 million, and has led to at least one suicide, according to Nuclear Finance. Investors are now enraged that Sun failed to disassociate Tron and BitTorrent, the other company the other company he owns, from the fraudulent scheme, and they claim that Tron's crypto TRX benefited from increasing activity and liquidity as unwitting investors plowed their TRX into the scheme on the promise of major returns. Launched in January this year, Wayfield Super Community claimed to be a so-called Tron Super Representative, one of the 27 nodes given special status on the platform. Victims said that ever since the scheme's launch, they asked Sun to clarify their relationship, but he did not respond. This is where it becomes kind of scary. People thought that this Wayfield super community was associated with Tron on an official level. They thought they had a partnership or some type of connection, a legal one, to each other, which meant that their funds were kind of safe because if something were to happen, Tron could back them up and they would have their back if something were to go wrong. But this apparently was completely misunderstood, completely wrong, and they claim that Justin Sun is to blame for this partially for never letting people know that this is a fraud, that this is fake, and that what they were giving out, which was not to a small amount of people, was absolutely false. So the Tron CEO did reply on July 1st, the day following the closure of the Wayfield super community, because this has already been more than a week ago, website. He posted a warning on social media platform Weibo, which said that investors should be alert to Ponzi-like schemes using the Tron name. However, he did not mention the Wayfield super community scam by name. July 1st was also the day that the suicide note and photographs posted by a woman named Xia Bing went viral on the WeChat messaging site, and according to Nuclear Finance. The woman is thought to be a middle-aged single parent who had borrowed money from a neighbor to invest in the Ponzi scheme. Sun was unavailable for comment, and this hurts me in the heart, guys. Whenever people invest into Ponzi schemes and lose their life over it, not necessarily them killing themselves, but really losing all that they had, losing a ton of money and things that are just irrecoverable. So, it just really hits hard to read something like this. Somebody committing suicide. I don't want to actually say it out loud too many times because I think this video will get demonetized. For actually saying it a couple of times in the video. If you make a video about that subject, YouTube doesn't really like it, but it is just really sad to see the situation. And again, I've shown it too many times already, so I'm just going to assume that this is going to be demonetized, but this is for you, the people who like Tron TRX and who are into crypto and need to know about this sort of stuff. It is just really, really sad to read up about this all. July 5th, Justin Sun said this. As a leading blockchain protocol, there are Ponzi schemes using Tron, BitTorrent, and uTorrent names like the MMM, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Pyramid, and EOS ecosystem schemes. We will never ask you to send money. Be careful and hold your TRX. It got 4,000 likes, right? But it was a bit too late, is what a lot of people said right now. Like, he said it on July 5th. A lot of people were like, what's going on here? But then, on the contrary, silence is deafening. That's what some people say, because this is not the first time. Ultimately, Justin Sun cannot be held responsible for every scam that takes place on Tron's name, right? That's true. I personally think that Justin Sun is not to be blamed for any of this whatsoever. So do not get me wrong, I think Justin Sun is not to be blamed because it's still everybody themselves putting money into a scam. It is not his scam. He's never telling you to invest into it. He's actually often telling you guys not to do it, but some people are just mistaken themselves. It's always, in these cases, the person's own fault, but it's just because it was unclear to a certain amount of people that it's a little bit of a sketchy situation. But still, I am not blaming Justin Sun for any of this right now. However, this isn't the first time that Sun's silence has resulted in mass confusion and hysteria for TRX investors. In May, the former Tron CTO Lucian Shen, of course, I remember that, announced his departure from the project, citing irreconcilable differences between Justin Sun and him. Chen fired parting shots on his way out, claiming that Tron was no longer fit for purpose. One day later, claims emerged from Tron marketing circles that Chen had actually been fired months previously, in January, for theft, bribery, and misappropriation of funds. Remarkably, despite Chen's major role as CTO, neither Sun nor Tron super representatives saw fit to reveal this to investors at the time. And you can see the quote from Justin Sun. And Misha Lederman, one of the most avid supporters of TRX, says, "It's the responsibility of investors to do your own research. In a decentralized world and network, it's not the sole responsibility of the protocol itself, like Tron, Ethereum, or EOS, to alert on any or all scams. That said, we need to find innovative ways to mitigate scammers' success." And ironically though, Sun retweeted the following statement, urging investors always to do their own research, which was again the tweet by Misha Lederman, and it is true. Alright guys, please understand that it is true what they're saying here. You should always do your own research, and he cannot be blamed for any of this. It is just too bad and a bummer, maybe a shame, that he could not have warned some people who are maybe ignorant, maybe just didn't know what to look for, up front instead of afterwards when somebody had already done the deed, which was quite negative. And this is why TRX won't be on Coinbase anytime soon. Holding Sun to the standards of a multi-billion-dollar Nasdaq-listed companies might be setting too high of a bar for the time being, but what it stands for Coinbase? Well, as a useful page to keep in your bookmark is Coinbase's digital asset framework policy, which explains how they go about assessing a project for listing on the exchange. More than once in the multi-part checklist does the word transparency pop up. Coinbase demands a project must have dedicated forums where developers, supporters, users, and founders can interact and build a community and offer transparency into the project. The team provides regular updates or is responsive to feedback. And here you can see what's going on. What is driving demand for this asset, and does it lead to stronger network effects? Yada, yada, yada. It's difficult to see Tron passing this Coinbase listing test with flying colors, and you can understand why. If information is available, Coinbase will apply know your client standards to publicly visible founders or leaders, and you can probably understand why this would probably be quite hard for TRX's transparency. Is not the biggest thing right there. But again, guys, I have so many articles open talking about everything around Tron right now, but I think I'm going to keep it a little bit quiet, a little bit on the low, as there's just too much for right now, and I think it needs to sink in for a little bit with you guys, just so you have some time to let this all flow through you and really rethink what your plans are with TRX and what you want, what you think about the situation. Please don't go massively dislike this video, as you know, I'm really neutral in the situation here. I want to know from you guys first what y'all think on this, and do you think Justin Sun is to be blamed? Do you think it's all the investors their own faults? I'm out of words here, guys. I really don't know what to think, what to do right now, and I'm staying quiet a little bit here. Tron achieves another good milestone as the DApp king, as BitTorrent looks to go green. Binance, TRX work together to reduce poverty, period poverty. You know, Tron is also working with the Pink Hair token with Binance to fund. Tron price analysis, Tron opens up with an uptrend expected to remain the same. Tron price retains at 3.2 cents. Tron price tops in DApp's quarter 2 list. The future of TRX promises a profit. Let's accept. Tron, is it the right time to buy ahead of key catalysts? Police called the Quill Wave Field protest storm at Tron Beijing office. Tron has denied that this was a police raid and claims it was a response to protesters. I definitely think it was also a response to protesters. Why would they raid Tron? You know, the only way they could raid them is if they really wanted to get them down. But I think it's just to stop all the people who are really angry with losing their money. The sound is very loud. Damn. Oh, my ears. Look at this guy just casually putting down his drink. He's like, oh, what am I? Oh. Hey. Hey. This guy's like, well, I want to get in, bro. This guy's trying to pull back. Police just standing there in a good line. Or are they trying to pull this guy out? What are they trying to do? They want him. He's looking like, what? Why? Yeah, no, I have no idea what's going on here. Chinese investors who fell for a TRX related Ponzi scam stormed the Tron Beijing office. It was basically a Tron wallet promising guaranteed return with TRX deposits like plus token. More videos. This one we already saw, but there are actually quite a lot of videos online if you go ahead and take a little bit of a look. It's so sad, guys, but it is the truth. It's what's going on right now. It's what's going on. It is what is going on. Chill, guys. Just another partnership. Tron Chinese police. I like that. I find that really funny. Breaking news. Tron was an IQ test. All TRX owners banned for life from holding crypto, having children. I like that as well. It is a funny one. It is a funny one. It's a very difficult situation, guys, for all of us. Chinese Ponzi scheme victims accuse Justin Sun of complicity through silence. We already saw this one, didn't we? And last but not least, again, police raid Tron TRX office in Beijing over Ponzi scheme. $23 million in Tron transferred. Where is the money transferred from? Where is it going to? We don't know yet. We'll most likely learn more along this week. But it's kind of funny how most of this stuff is only coming out now. Was the raid just a couple of hours ago here? Because the person, did the deed already over a week ago. So I don't really know why it's all starting so late or why they're waiting so long to storm the office. Because they're having a bit of a delay then. Or why are only people adding value to it right now? Why am I making this video only now since I knew it like a week ago? I don't know, guys. It's all just really confusing. It's very weird. I don't even know if I can monetize a video like this. Should I? Is it morally right? I think so. Like, why not? But on the contrary, we're talking about a pretty serious subject there because, of course, what happened, it is pretty sad. And what do you do about that? Should Justin Sun have responded to it? Should we do something about this? Can we do something about this? Has Tron done enough by informing people to not invest into Ponzi schemes? Is it the investor's sole own fault? Because again, keep in mind here, what really happened is they thought this wallet sort of was trusted, and this wallet actually promised investors a small, again, some people say it was huge, I think it was kind of a smaller, but pretty good return on them leaving the money in the wallet. And this is not something unique. Thousands of wallets provide you with a return. Thousands of websites also offer you a return if you keep the money there. But it's not a vague concept unless the results, the returns are crazy percentages when it turns into a hype. But let's say it's 10% a year. A lot of sites offer this. A lot of sites do actually offer this, and it is not strange for people to think that is legit if they saw the name on the official Tron website or things like that. And what they did then is, of course, send the money there and just keep it in. And at one point, the site just closed up shop and went away. People were not able to access their money anymore, and it was just gone. And I get where you can misstep and why you would think it's Tron's fault as well, because the name was so familiar and Tron did nothing to let people know that this very popular, because it's a $30 million scam, it's very popular, must have been very, very popular, $30 million scam. They didn't do any effort to let people know that this was a scam. I see both sides of the gun here. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about the whole situation in the comment section down below. Maybe I'll also let you guys decide some things on Twitter. I'm gonna see what I can do. But thank you guys all for watching this video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Hopefully you learned something new. I don't know if you should enjoy it. But yeah, leave the like button if you appreciated my info. And let's discuss. Go to the comment section and write something down there. See you guys again in another crypto video. Stay away from scams, stay healthy, and have a nice day, everybody.